Top of the evening. New week, new day, new journey. Alright, so piano stretches. So these are just mini exercises that I have compiled to stretch myself with daily. And so for this stretch, I am going to do the Sus Chord, which is a substitute for 5. However, I'm going to do a different voicing. So previously I've been doing this voicing. So, okay, say for example that I'm in key of C, and I want to do a G sus. I've been doing this voicing, which is actually a G sus 13, because my right hand is playing the flat 7, the 9, the 11, and the 13 of the chord, and then my right hand is playing the root, and then sometimes my right hand is playing the 5th. It just depends on where I'm at on the keyboard. So I'm actually going to do different voicing. I'm actually going to, another voice I'm going to do is I said I'm gonna do this voice. This one I'm gonna do. So pretty much, so it's instead of playing 4 notes in my right hand, I'm playing 3 notes. So quick breakdown of that. So let's say we're in the key of C, like I said before. A 2-5-1 is going to be a D minor 7, a G dominant 7, to a C major 7. Okay, and typically the 5 chord is looked at as a dominant chord, which is like very common, jazz, gospel, all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do is, instead of playing the dominant chord, I'm just going to play a sus chord. So a sus chord is where you're substituting. Well, there's 2 types of sus chords. You got a sus 2 and a sus 4. So a sus chord is pretty much where you're substituting the 3rd note. So you either substitute the 3rd note for a 2, or you can substitute the 3rd note for 4. It just depends on your preference. I'm pretty much gonna do a sus 4 chord. So the voicing out, like I said, the voicing I'm gonna do is this voicing. So with my right hand, what I'm doing is I'm playing the 4, I'm playing the flat 7, I'm playing the 9. So I'm pretty much taking out 13. So this would be the 13. I'm pretty much taking out 13. I'm only playing the G sus chord. In my left hand, I'm just gonna play I'm probably gonna either double the root and play the 5th, or double the root, or single root, or single root and 5th. So yeah. So that's the voicing I'm gonna be doing. Alright, I'm gonna be doing this in all 12 keys using the circle of fourths. Circle of fourths is C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, and back to C. Alright, 5-minute stretch. Let's get into it. See, alright. So G sus. Okay, that's key of C. Alright, key of F. It could be a C sus. Key of B flat, which is going to be a C sus. No, F sus. I'm tripping. F sus. Alright, so F, which is going to be E flat. There we go. Okay, that's B flat. Alright, key E flat, which is going to be F sus. Wait, no. I'm blanking out. B flat sus. Come on, bro. Get it together. Okay, that was E flat. Now for A flat, we got an E flat sus. Let's see here. Okay, now A flat. Alright, now for A flat, D flat, where A flat is the 5, so we play an A flat sus. G flat, where D flat is the 5. D flat sus. Okay, that's G flat. Now in the key of B. In the key of B, we got F sharp sus. F sharp is going to be E. Now the key of E, where B is the 5, so B sus. Okay, key of E. I'm going to go to the key of A, where E is the 5, so we got E sus. Alright, D. Now key of D, where A is the 5. So we're going to have A sus. Okay. That was key of D. Now the key of G, where D is the 5. So we're going to play a C. Made it through the circle. All right, let's try this again. So G sus. Okay. Now C sus. Now B flat. Now F sus. Now B flat sus. That's E flat. Now E flat sus. D flat. A flat. Now A flat sus. And now D flat sus. And now F sharp sus. And now B sus. B sus to E, yeah. E. And now E sus, which is going to be D to A, yeah. And now A sus, which is to D. Okay, and now D sus. Back to G sus. Alright, not bad, not bad. So G, C, F, B flat, E flat, E flat, dang it, E flat, oh, A flat, D flat, D flat, and G flat. Hold on, D flat, and then G flat. Why am I blanking? I messed up somewhere. And then B, and then E, and then A, and then B, A, D, and then back to G. I know I messed up somewhere. Alright, made it through. Alright, not bad, not bad. I like that voicing. I do like that voicing. I like both of these voices, personally. Man, they're both nice. Anyway, hey, all in all, that was fun.